Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. There's a public announcement of a sit at home that will be taking place very soon. It was announced this morning by Sam Hekba because, for the reason being that the country is not going forward. Let's call for a referendum. You said no. So the only way to take it is by force. So that's why I say that. Let me read the letter to you. It's on the right hand side, but it's not very clear. The following demand by the Biafran people for a more sit-at-home civil disobedience, the government of the Republic of Biafra in exile and the Biafra de facto government in homeland wishes to notify Biafrans that there will be a sit-at-home civil disobedience starting from 31st of July 2023 to 14th of August 2023. The following sit-at-home is for the following reasons. Number one, the demand for immediate and unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who remain illegal detained at the DSS dungeon. Two, in the preparation for the Biafran self-referendum. Three, to further put the world to notice that the Biafrans are taking their own future in their own hands. Four, to demonstrate that the Biafran Republic government in exile remains the only legitimate government to whom the Biafran people listen and are loyal to. 5. To invalidate the legitimacy of those who parade themselves as the Nigerian representative within the Biafran territory. The sit-at-home will therefore take place in the following order. Monday 31st, 2023 to Friday 4th August 2023, there will be a total lockdown of the Biafran land. From Saturday, which is 5th August 2023, to Sunday, which is 6th August 2023, there will be a break. All Biafran markets will be open. From 7th of August 2023 to Friday, which is 11th of August 2023, there will be total lockdown of the Biafran land. Saturday, 12th August 2023 to Sunday, 13th August 2023, there will be a break. All Biafran should go to the market. Market will be opened. Monday, 14th of August, there will be a lockdown in Biafra. We hereby call on all market leaders to strictly abide in this order and treat it with utmost seriousness. So we call on all oil companies operating in the Biafran territory to shut down oil exploration on this date to avoid the anger of the Biafran people, which may come in heavy consequences. Respectfully, Mazi Simon Ekpa, Prime Minister of Biafran land in exile. According to the number one reason why the sit-at-home is important is the demand for immediate and unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who has remained illegally detained in the DSS dungeon. This is for more than 2 years. He has been arrested for no reasons. He even went to Kenya for a program with his British passport, and he was smuggled out of Kenya and brought back to Nigeria unwillingly and detained for 2 years in a cell that has no window. I read a publication recently by Telegram newspaper in the UK that the British government are not doing anything to the release of their citizen. What do you expect? The British that handed over power to the Fulanis in 1960, 30th of September, there was a mock battle in Sokoto. Yes, that was to tell them that we are giving the country Nigeria to you people to be ruling internally. That is why all the coup that took place in Nigeria, apart from the 1966 coup, which was led by Ifeanyi and Kanu'S, all the whole coup was ordered by the Fulani Caliphs, the Sokoto Caliphs, the Fulanis, the jihadists. While Britain then request for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release, because they just want to milk from this zoo called Nigeria. The painful part again is his wife. I could recall again that when Sheure was arrested and detained illegally by DSS, his wife cried out to the world, cried out to America, cried out to UN for the release of his son husband. And today, Sheure is walking free, is talking free, is demonstrating his civil right, and the rest. The struggle for self-determination involved not only Maaz Nnamdi Kanu. The wife has always been part, but now I hope she's still very strong in part. I could recall a video I watched of her. I think let me show you the video right now. Let me release the video.
Nigerian government, the army should tell the world what has happened to him, because they were the last people who were in touch with him, because he was trapped in the house when they went to invade the house. And that was when he called me. He says, "Dog, can you hear the gunshots?" You know, I panicked. I started screaming. I said, "What's going on? What's going on?" He said to me, "The military men are here. They are shooting. Loads and loads of people died, lost their lives, and Nnamdi Kanu is nowhere to be found."
I mean, how do you raise a child who has a father but doesn't have a father? What do you do?
It's difficult. That's very emotional. Okay.
Do you show him pictures? What do you do?
Yes, before the invasion, we would, be on. We're doing WhatsApp, Skype, video call, and so he knows him. And now that he's not even, we don't know where he is, if he's alive or dead. He goes sometimes. He says "Daddy," and that kills me more because I don't know what to say to him.
Was there any feeling at the time that what he was doing could be dangerous, but also quite possibly illegal, and would put him in the radar of the government?
What makes it illegal?
If you call for the breakup of the state, then that could be seen as treasonous.
Why? Why should I be treasonous? One, asking for self-determination. How is that a crime? It's not a crime.
What do you say to those, and this is something that I've heard a lot, which is that your husband left his family in the safety of Britain to go to Nigeria and encourage people to, in a sense, die for a cause that he was not willing to put his family at risk for?
Do they even know what I go through? It's something I can't explain. My parents-in-law, I don't know where they are. Nobody has a home. We're homeless. Is that not a sacrifice? We are suffering it too. So whereby he's in this very mission is the utmost sacrifice. Winnie Mandela, she once was on exile. She went on exile. The children suffered. So that is what happened. So if somebody sits back and said your family is not, the person is the typical stupid African person we're talking about. Because you need to reason that for this man to do this, his family is the number one risk. Because when they go for him, after him, the next person is his wife.
Yes, this was year 2015 after he was first arrested. Hope she is still in the course. I will find out more and update you on this channel. I want you to subscribe, share, and like.